So the ADF have one win, Victoria have one win. They would secure second spot by defeating South Australia here. Certainly up for this one. The ADF well supported here today as well at UAA Park. Bit of a juggle. So they fight their way towards the halfway line. Overcooked that time. They award spinning and trying to do the mopping up. In fact, Morley in possession. All the way back to Ward. She does the kicking. Taken comfortably by Audrey Holt. Trying to hit the other way. They'll play down the short side. Misdirected. Now foot race on to tidy that up with Tashara Wilson. Strong carry again. And strongly over the top. Emily Kaepernick. Strong charge from Nikki Thompson, not for the first time. In the opening 90 seconds. Murdry offloads. Callahan pulled down on halfway. She's trying to find the space to work back onto her right boot is Sophie McLeod. Did it well and not quite dealt with by the ADF. Eventually does sit up nicely for them. They were inside the 10 though. There you hear the explanation from our official. Tap taken quickly. They put it through the hands. Strong charge, just shy of the 40-metre line from Makem. Quick play the ball too. We'll work at the line. They're going to say it's forward from Kira Smith though. I mentioned Audrey Holt in our opener, number 1 for South Australia. How about this for a list of honours? Sandful League Player of the Year. Of course, AFL there. NRL South Australia State Team. Athletic Age Champion. Beach Sprint Champion. Some real talent in that number 1 jersey. And been really impressed too with what has been some difficult defeats. No lack of effort out of the number 1. And in fact, the whole South Australian side. They will keep fighting. Made a good start to this one. Forward pass presents a chance to try and spark something in the attack, and it's Holt that I spoke of that's turning on the afterburners. She's run out of room though. Taken out over the sideline. Speed to burn, but just needed to have the presence of mind to just cut in field and stay alive. Thought she would back herself. Why not? 4 minutes into the game. Here's Makem. Strong carry again. Some good metres. About 12 in all as she plays it. Hutchins has it. Goes a little astray, just need to redirect their attack. Here's Maddie Burden, such a danger, such a threat. She hard to stop, still going. Still she fights, eventually brought down. 30 metres out from the line. Got the numbers short side. Leah Ward decides to keep it. Now gets the offload. Kira Smith. fight all the way to the 10-metre line. Play the ball as well. They've got them to the left. Morley decides to keep it. Does get the arm through. If they put it through the hands, they'll score for all money. They do. Emily Kaepernick touches down. It was academic in the end. They just ran out of cover players, South Australia, and the ADF score first points through Emily Kaepernick. There's no surprise that Morley is involved. If it wasn't Kaepernick, it was going to be Mead and Hutchins outside of them. So conversion attempt for the ADF to stretch his lead out again. Good connection made and flags go up. Chance to look at that try once more, and they just didn't get set following that run from Kira Smith, South Australia. They just needed to execute. Kaepernick has a try. This is our final game here on day 3 of the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championships. Chance to thank our sponsors, of course, Harvey Norman, also Major Events Gold Coast. And a reminder, we're back here again tomorrow, another 6 games. We're on the southeast Queensland region. We're on the Gold Coast. Get on down here. They'll get a penalty here, the ADF. High contact. ADF just chalk up another 20 metres or so. A little too quickly, they're taken. Take 2 now. Talia Whitmore starts us again. Hutchins, strong from Longford again. Been impressed with her work, so too Ashley Macon. 2 forwards. Strong charge here, Brianna Wood. Easily, 20 metres with that, still pumps the legs, takes it to the 10-metre line. They're surging and they want more points. Burden chimes in, ill-directed pass. I'll say it's a knockback. Ward has to dive on it in retreat. Well dealt with by South Australia. The grubber before the last. Jessica Kate. South Australia, their sets have started in this part of the field. Had to stretch for that. The service out of dummy half. Isabella Logue it was too. Had to show good hands. White is joining us. We are fighting for second place here in Pool C. Northern Territory have gone 3 from 3, so it's the ADF and Victoria's to take. Potentially even South Australia if they were to pull off this win. Points difference well and truly against them though. Here's Callahan drifting across field, trying to find some space, and that was the last in fact, so will prove a costly turnover. A full set, about 38 metres out from the ADF try line. take it on the first, and a chance for both sides to just change some personnel. Another strong charge here from Brianna Wood. She splits them straight through. One-on-one with Audrey Holt. Wood, has she got the power to get there? She has got it down. They have a second try. That's a damaging ball runner. And the ADF extend their lead. It's a try to Brianna Wood. We saw her charging through just moments ago. She does it again. Slow to get out and meet her. Audrey Holt did her best alongside Emily Simons, but will take some stopping. Wood. It's a second try. Samantha Mead, chance to extend the lead to 12. Moves in, and that's waved away. So misses to the left. Let's look at that try again. Brianna Wood just had time to wind up. So 7.5 minutes remain in this first half. Bouncing ball difficult to contend with for the ADF. Smith plays it. McDougall turns out another 10 metres for her side. Play the ball too. They just get a roll on, don't they? As here's Trebojevic, one of the real stars yesterday. Morley comes off a couple. Penalty. Inside the 10. Guilty party. Victoria Johns. Plenty of time for more points in this first half from the ADF. Just under 6.5 minutes remain. Here's Trebojevic winding up. Tries to get that arm free. Plays it. 18 out from the line. They swing it to the right. Ball playing is Leah Ward. And it's just spilt on the angle. Was Morley. So Holt goes for a scamper. Juggles it. They're going to say knock on. With a one-on-one tackle, Trebojevic gets a result. Forces the mistake. More pressure coming to South Australia. We see a set play off the scrum. Leah Ward directing traffic. Has McDougall outside of her. They go in that direction. Mead on her outside. McDougall going to do it on her own. Make some space for the winger. South Australia just prevent Mead from scoring. Try might still be coming. They're cued out to the left. Mead takes it for herself. Doing well here, South Australia. Getting out in the face, cutting off their time. Limiting their options. Trbojevic, the first receiver. Strong contact again. Penalty. So they slow it down inside the final 4 minutes. It's another wave of an ADF attack. It's another set to contend with. Jordan Neal going close. Lined out to the left. Trbojevic at first receiver. They'll put it through the hands. Hutchin was on the outside. It was 4-on-1 for the moment. If they move it quickly, they still may come. They go to the right. In fact, Trbojevic trying to turn, trying to get it down. Not quite. Still there. Presents. Burrowing through the markers. Try comes. And the sheer weight of pressure pays off. The ADF are in again. It's Amber Baldwin who helps herself to the try. And you just see the markers here just didn't get set. They were lying in to play the ball as well. So Baldwin joins Kaepernick and Wood as try scorers in this first half. Samantha Mead missed her last attempt from a similar position. This time, just sends it to the right. So waved away, remains 14-0 to the ADF. Baldwin just had to pick it up and put it over the line. Closing on half-time, our final game here on day 3. Reminder of what's to come tomorrow. We'll have 3 games available on KO Sports and Sky Sports New Zealand, starting at 9 o'clock. Feature tomorrow is at 11. New South Wales City and the Queensland Rubies, Pool A winners versus Pool B winners. Here's Trbojevic starting to rack up the runs. So she's come on the field. So knock on here, I think. Yes, so they'll pack the scrum. South Australia want to get a move on. They know they've only got about 45 seconds to find some points. It's the furthest field they've been. Crunching over the top though. They're in front, so they want to take it quickly. They'll have probably 2 tackles to find a way to the try line. Tap taken quickly. Here's Scott. 10 metres out from the line. Lined out to the left. They go in that direction. Wilson has hold on the outside. Here she is. The X Factor met solidly. 4. They'll get maybe 1 tackle as they send it to the left. Is there a try before half-time? It'll break down, and the ADF survive. Calls an end to our first period in our final game here on day 3 in the ADF. All smiles at the conclusion of it. 3 tries in that first half to Kaepernick, Wood and Baldwin. And they lead South Australia 14-0. Break from us. We'll return with the second half on the other side. They've set a showdown with Western Australia tomorrow morning. ADF and South Australia awaiting their opponents, not the start South Australia wanted. Just got in each other's road. ADF just won a single game last year's Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship. So looking like they will double that in 2023. Trebojevic has it at the base. Ward. Same way backwards as she tried to link with Mead, and she'll have to start things again. She plays it on the 30-metre line. They were made to do so much defence in that first half. O'Reilly straightens the attack. South Australia asked to do even more. Straight off the restart. Hutchins, through the hands it goes. Palming them off. Oh, the try line was beckoning. Kaepernick knew she had Cash on the outside. A little ambitious in the end. And able to execute. You see it, bottom of your screen. They knew they had them stretched. Wrapping around. It was Cato who was outside us. Trebojevic gets bumped off. Just joining us. Welcome to the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championships. Adam Santarossa here with you. Live here on NRL.com. Reminder, we'll be live tomorrow on KO Sports and Sky Sports in New Zealand. You'll see it from 9. First game, Western Australia and Northern Territory. 11 o'clock, Pool A winners was Pool B, New South Wales City and the Queensland Rubies. Test here for Mead. Net strongly in a 3. Person tackle as they slow her progression. Sophie McClure and Audrey Holt leading that chase. McDougall. So bear down on the halfway line. Strong tackle over the top, but it was high to Cheryl Wilson. Lauren Cater, court height, says she's a-okay, gets us back. Restarting again. Longford, being impressed by lots of her today alongside Makem. Here she is. Another strong charge, good offload as well. Finds Baldwin, a try scorer today. So that went backwards. Unfortunate, I thought there. The ADF. Makem tucks it under the arm. She had Morley outside. Line up to the left. A bit more points coming here. Trebojevic just changes the angle. Play it about 10 metres out from the line. Sloppy and penalty coming. So it's a full set. Chance for more points. 10 metres out from the line. Trebojevic has come close a couple of times today. Trying to spin out of the contact. Still going. Oh, we'll just stop her. Centimetre short of the line. Baldwin scored one from dummy half today. Wood has one as well, searching for a second, so hard to stop. South Australia doing a great job though. There's a South Australia player down, and they're needing some treatment. Just a reminder, while we have the opportunity of the results we've seen today, we kicked it off with New South Wales City winning a close one over Western Australia, 10 points to 6. New South Wales emerging country secured second place in Pool A with an 18-6 win over the Queensland Sapphires. The Sapphires still yet to win a game in the 2023 Carnival. Queensland Rubies defeated the First Nations Gems 12-6. Ahika Aotearoa, their first win, 16-12 over New South Wales country. Northern Territory 28-12 over Victoria. That secured them top spot in Pool C. The ADF enjoying the lead here against South Australia.
Yeah, no, all good. Let's go ADF. It's tackle 2. You'll play it here. Pick it up this way.
So Wood will play it. Second tackle. South Australia been resolute in defence since half time. There's another ADF wave though. Burton straightening his Makem. Charging towards the line. They do a good job to stop her. Sense it's coming. Burton getting involved. It's a knock on. So just that urgency to score more points. South Australia, job done defensively now. Just need to find a way out of their own end without making an error. 13 minutes remaining in this one. Reminder of those if you're around Southeast Queensland or the Gold Coast tomorrow. Another 6 games across UAA Park and outside field too here at Pizzey Park. Do come down and support what has been a fantastic Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship. Selecting a team of the tournament as well. It'll be fascinating to see who ends up in there, because there are some players certainly putting their hands up to be in that side. Maddie Burton could be one of them. She goes on a short side play. South Australia doing their best to repel another ADF attack. Ward, Makem charging forward. Again, it's his left edge that has found points. They switch things though to the right. They've got them stretched out there. It would be Academic. They still haven't got there. Great one-on-one tackle by Jessica Kate. Still might come. The markers weren't set. McDougall touches down, and they're going to point to a try. And for all their best effort, South Australia, they just ran out of support. And McDougall helps herself to a try. And McDougall, again, just had to reach out. 18 points to 0. Could soon be 20. I mentioned last year the ADF, their tournament, they had to wait to their 3rd game to score their first points. It's been a very different story here in 2023. lost their first 2 games on day 1 last year. Didn't score a point until their 3rd game. What a performance it was to defeat the Northern Territory 12-0 to end their carnival last year. Certainly impressed. That effort yesterday against Victoria, the manner in which they did it, just out-enthused them, physical, strong defence. That's continued here against South Australia, and they look on their way to making it back-to-back wins. And who knows what may come tomorrow. Well, they're going to hit the upright. A bad effort there from Mead. Waved away. Remains 18-0. The scoreline remains the way it is. New South Wales Country will take on the ADF. 3rd in Pool B, New South Wales Country take on the ADF tomorrow. 2nd in Pool C, that will be on the outside field. This one's not going to go the 10. Not going to give away the penalty, but it's going to happen anyway. The 3 games we'll see here on UAA Park tomorrow. We'll await official confirmation, but Western Australia, Northern Territory should start us at 9. 10 o'clock you'll see New South Wales Emerging Country and the First Nations Gems. Big one at 11, as well as City taking on the Queensland Rubies. You'll see that live on KO Sports, as well as Sky Sports New Zealand. NRL.com will also have the games on the outside field. Full 6 games on day 4. What has been a fantastic Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championship so far. Is there more points here for the ADF? Dummy to the line. South Australia in front of Hutchins to stop her progression. She's without a try. They may have fumbled it. Wood has one already, searching for a second. Oh, almost reaching out, trying to get that right arm free. Last tackle here. Play it quickly. Back to Hutchins, puts a grubber through. Were they in front of the kicker? Doesn't matter anyway, it's gone dead. Matty Burden reaching out in desperation to claim that one. 7.5 minutes remaining. Final game here on day 3. Strong contact once again. Brianna Wood making an impression with her defence, but also with some strong carries. Victoria Cousins has not stopped for South Australia. There's Wood again, aiming up over the top on Walker. No surprise, she's a little slow to get to her feet. Holt charging forward again, over halfway. Any time for McClure to find her kick, but it's straight down throat. Samantha Mead plays it 30 out from her own line. Now Burden met in a strong tackle there. Thompson. Play on the short side with Sky Cash. Kira Smith. They'll say it's forward. the replay. As Kira Smith tried to run onto it, maybe just a little forward out of the hands. Fair hit after it too from Thompson again. Well, in the closing stages of day 3 of the Harvey Norman NRL Women's Championships, and the contact is not letting up. Been a physical 3 days for these players. Best part of it all, we do it all again tomorrow. Cooper. They find a way across the line, South Australia. For all their efforts, they've yet to score. Holt does a good job, earns some good metres. Walker down the short side, wasn't intended. He just coughs it up. So just over 4 minutes remaining. Not as comprehensive as we've seen by the ADF. Victoria 32-0 winners over South Australia. Same scoreline for the NT. Still time. Burton breaking clear. She looks up. There's no one in front. Audrey Holt giving chase. The fullbacks colliding, and what a tackle it is from Holt. Burton might still get there anyway. They're happy with the grounding. They'll point to the spots. And despite the best efforts of her opposing fullback, Audrey Holt, Maddie Burton has a try. It's their 5th for the ADF. Ball from Morley. They were so crucial, that pair, in the win over Victoria. And well, I thought she was going to race away. Audrey Holt, mentioned her athletic accolades earlier in the game. Very nearly stopping Burton, but had the presence of mind to continue, knowing she wasn't held. As their 5th try, her first today. Trying to add the extras. She can. So 24-0. The scoreline remains. 2.5 minutes left in this one. She was part of things last year as well. Maddie Burton actually has become a feature of the Harvey Norman Women's National Championship. She was on the try list in 2022. She's added a name. Again, in 2023, try scorer yesterday in that win over Victoria. So influential for her side. South Australia restart us once again. Hutchins does well to catch it. O'Reilly. Is there a 6th try for the ADF to finish on a high? They're through. Support coming on her outside as well. She may not need it. Kaepernick shrugs off Holt. Still going. Eventually, 4 of them take her down. Already a try scorer today. They are lined out to the right. They put it through their hands. They should score again. Trebojevic looks to do that. Burton scored one herself. Well, this would be deserved here, and it will be. Talia Ward, been involved in so many today. Now registers one of her own. And the 6th try does come in the final minute, and it's Leah Ward, deserved. Did well to stop Kaepernick, but there were 6 lining up on the right-hand side, and You see McDougall on the outside of our try scorer, Leah Ward. Another who's impressed for the ADF so far this tournament. She does get a try too. To her impressive efforts across the 3 games. That should take us to full time. Baldwin try to make 28 into 30. Just some late tries, seeing the scoreline blowout. South Australia certainly hung in there, asked to do a lot of defence today. And in the final couple of minutes, first Burden and Baldwin converts, so it's 30 points to nil. It'll end Leah Ward the other in the final minute. And the ADF register back-to-back wins, and importantly, they take second spot in Pool C. And you see, it is party time for them. And we can run you through those games tomorrow on UAA Park. You'll see Western Australia take on the Northern Territory at 9 a.m. That's third in Pool A versus first in Pool C. 10 a.m. New South Wales Emerging Country take on the First Nations Gems. New South Wales City and the Queensland Rubies from 11. You'll see those 3 games live on KO Sport and also Sky Sports in New Zealand. On NRL.com on Field 2 here. UAA Park, you'll see Ayaka Aotearoa take on South Australia. Queensland Sapphires take on Victoria. New South Wales Country take on the ADF.